Welcome to the Raise and Send training video. My name is Eric Cross, and I get the privilege to serve on the disciple group ministry here at the Church of 1122. The idea of raising up disciples and sending them out is not new, not for the Church of 1122, nor for the Christian church as a whole. In fact, we see the Apostle Paul talking about it in his second letter to Timothy. 1122 studied this letter together in the start of 2019. So if you're new here or you need a refresher, you can go back and find the entire sermon series on our website or app. Throughout this series, Pastor Joby challenged everyone that is a disciple of Jesus Christ to consider 2 points that Paul reminds the young Timothy of. First, the gospel doesn't just happen to us, it also happens through us. We become conduits to the grace of life. Second, discipleship is not measured by what we know, but discipleship is measured by who we raise up as disciples. In this video, we will briefly answer 4 big questions, providing a few simple steps to ensure the gospel is actually happening through us. The 4 questions that we will answer are: how do we raise up a leader? How do we grow a group to be send ready? How do we prepare a group to send out that new leader? And then what do we do once a leader is ready and raised and the group is ready to send them? Before we answer those questions, just know that each one of these steps should begin with prayer. Prayer for the Spirit to move, prayer for the person that is going to step forward, and prayer for us to be aware of who God has placed in front of us to raise up. So question number 1, how do we raise up? Again, after prayer, we have to remind of the vision. Disciple groups are community-based, gospel-centered, and mission-focused. If the Church of 1122 is to fulfill its mission of glorifying God through being disciple-making disciples and transforming communities, disciple groups will play a part through ensuring that there is a group in every part of every community. As a leader, we can do this through providing opportunities to people in our group. This can either be a personal invite, or you can open it up to anyone in your group. If someone is interested in leading but not sure about doing it alone, you can offer to co-lead with them for that week. The key to whether it's a personal invite or open to the group is to make sure that you provide helpful and timely feedback that's both going to encourage that person as well as sharpen them. Now that we are raising up future leaders, let's answer question number 2. How do we grow our group to be send ready? So just know, if your group is already with 15 to 20 participants, or you regularly have 10 to 14 people each week, your group is ready, and you should go ahead and move on to step 3. If your group is not there yet, no problem. Let's just look at how we can get there together. A couple options include leverage all of our big momentum events. 3 times a year, there's gonna be a 3 to 4 week period where disciple group have signups after services. This includes the big kickoff 10 event. You can choose to serve at as many of those services as possible, and you should invite people in your group to come with you and serve, and invite people to join your group. That personal invite and that face-to-face connection makes all the difference in the world. Another option is to serve together at a local partner. Going and serving in the community provides opportunities for all of us to invite friends, invite family, co-workers, and neighbors to join us to serve. This creates an opportunity for them to connect with our group and feel comfortable enough that they might even invite themselves to visit our group. Question number 3, how do we prepare our groups to send out that raised up leader? This is big. You want to continue and hopefully accelerate the momentum that's already been created. Have a conversation with the new leader and assign them as the assistant leader in your group. Then create more opportunities for them to lead your current group, not forgetting to provide them feedback after each week that they lead. Celebrate this new leader with your group and begin to plant the seed that we will not be sending this new leader out alone. Encourage the new leader to begin asking God to identify 5 to 6 people that they can go and invite to come with them. Praying for a variety of different people, including someone that they too can begin to raise up as a future leader. Or if you want to be really bold, we, as the leader, can decide to hand off our entire group to this raised up leader and then send ourselves out to start a new group. The last question that we have to answer is, what do we do once a leader is raised and the group is ready to send? The first thing that you want to do is to make sure you direct this new leader to the disciple group page on the 1122 website. Ask them to click on the Ready to Lead button, and this is just going to start the process of application, training, and setting up their group online. Next, we want to invite the new leader to attend a leader and coach gathering if one is coming. We generally have one somewhere between the end of one trimester and the beginning of the next trimester. Lastly, and possibly the most important, is we want to ensure anyone that has been invited by this new leader to go with them, that they should go on mission with them, at least for a season or two. This will help that new leader start in a healthy way with familiar faces each and every week. Okay, we've identified the new leader, we've grown the group, we prepared the group to send, and we've helped the new leader take their next steps to set up their group. What about the relationship we've built with the leader that we've poured into for months and months, maybe even years? So to wrap up this video, I would like to offer one more challenge. That is for each of us to prayerfully consider coaching every leader that God has sent out of our group. Raising up and sending out does not have to end a relationship. The hope is for that to actually strengthen the relationship. Again, look at how Paul continues to pour into Timothy through his letters. Deciding to be the new leader's coach is one way that you can do just that and continue to strengthen that relationship. Thank you for watching this video. If you're a new leader, thank you for stepping out in faith. And whether you're a current leader, a new leader, or a future leader, just know this: the Church of 1122 and the Disciple Group Ministry is always praying for you and for God's call on your life. We love y'all. Be blessed.